Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Planetbase Strategy and Tactics, episode 25. So in our last episode, we built ourselves the monolith. We fought off some intruders, and speaking of intruders, now that we've increased our prestige to a higher and higher level, not that one, that one, 255. Still not as high as it can go, but still makes us more attractive to intruders. So, that being said, now that we got ourselves a bunch of biologists and, oh, we lost a medic in that attack. That's okay. 9 medics is enough. We need more guards. We want more guards. We want ourselves to be heavily armed. How's our gun supply? Three guns, which is fine. We should be working on another, and we should be getting more gun production now that our semiconductor production is up and running. So our next batch of colonists can be guards, and they'll be able to arm themselves instantly. And our arms workshop will just keep on cranking out weapons. Nice and small. You only really need one of these things. Even for a larger and larger base, you just have it, produce constantly. And, as you need more and more guards, you'll have the weapons needed for it. So unless you lose, like, a ton of guards to, like, a meteor strike or a really, really bad intruder situation, you shouldn't need more than one gun producer, as long as it's just working constantly. Now these things, I went a little overboard with the whole spares workshop thing. You only really need one of them too. I only did the extra one as sort of an emergency. So we're going to replace that with more semiconductors, because that you do need a lot of. Because we've got the spares that we need. We were just short on materials. That's why we ran out of spares that one time. And actually, speaking of spares, what am I doing for that? You know what? Let's kick you up to 10. Let's let you make 10. So that way you can keep yourself in production. We have the materials for a burst of them, just in case. And that way, people will start bringing stuff to here. And we can keep on making our spares. Our very large storage is working out pretty nicely, getting ourselves some good food and starch buildup as well. I might build another foundry here, because that would really start processing our excess ore. Do we have a lot of excess? Yeah, we do have a lot of excess ore and a lot of starch. Yeah, we need that actually. And we got some guards. Nice, 3 guards specifically. So that's exactly what we needed. I'm gonna go over back to workers, because if we're gonna build another one of those, we need more workers to operate those. All right, let's get one of those in here. Not a biodome, processing plant. See if we can't. Yes, we can squeeze it in here. Beautiful. Yeah, because those 3 guards will take up those 3 guns, we'll be more protected, and then once our gun manufacturer makes us more guns, we'll get another thing of guards to use up those guns. There goes that gun, there goes that gun, and one more guy, grab your gun, there you go. Good job. Nice to see the resources being used effectively. And trader ship coming on in here. Not bad, not bad. Let's see what you got for me, buddy. Ooh, I hope you start having some of those GMO patents. Nope, no patents. What's your commission? 65. I can it's 65, but you know what? We're just gonna toss some food at you and just use that as just fill you up. Fill up your capacity, because we're making the extra food. $285, Oops. 270. There we go. We'll buy your extra semiconductors here. I know it's a 65% commission, but at this point we're making so much extra stuff that utilizing the fact that the ship is here and also utilizing its cargo capacity is more important than getting a good deal for our stuff, because we are making it in such excess. You know, it's just going to take up space in our store. Yeah. What I'm doing right now, don't do this early in your base. You will lose. This, you know, stuff has more individual value, but once you start making stuff in such excesses, you can play ball with, even with the 65% commission people. And just the fact, I mean, I wouldn't trade away, you know, like my medicine or my other high-grade stuff with that. I am specifically just maxing out his cargo capacity with our cheap food. And getting some coins and getting some semiconductors out of the deal. And since everything is nice and conveniently stored right here, we're good. And got some unhappy dude right here. Yep, plenty more of these things. Bot population not increasing yet, but we haven't. Our semiconductors haven't hit the pipeline yet, and those purchased semiconductors will help jumpstart the process. Yeah, because right now the Arms Workshop is small group of stranded. Yeah, why not? This the stranded travelers gets you prestige instead of money, but you know what? We need prestige, and we don't need quite so much money at the moment, and they're not going to take up our supplies. So it's just basically a bunch of a visitor. Oh wait, no, that's a different ship. It's our worker. Yeah, it has to be this ship that sent in the stranded travelers. With, well, stranded traveler. Alright, so it is one person. Okay, whatever. I'll take the very small prestige. Although they are going to take up my supply ship. Or my my landing pad. But the big one's going to be free pretty soon. Alright, so we just need a bot in here. Yeah, these things are a little bit clogged, but better to have the two airlocks than just the one. And then we'll get on processing. We'll do another 50-50 split on the metal versus that. And heck, we could get more mines over here if we wanted to. Can I squeeze in a mine here? Let's try. Yes, I can! That's wonderful. Can I squeeze in another mine? Because I don't want to disrupt the path of, yeah, that's a little bit far. We'll keep it at the one mine. Because that's close enough. And it'll get some ore. I mean, I guess we could do a mine like right over here. That's not too bad, because we already built our thing over here. So let's get our second mine. Because I like having two mines per airlock pair. Not that there's not enough people already trying to jam their way through these airlocks. Almost done with the trading ship, and it's all carry bots. Like we're not grabbing tons of the. Oops. Looks like we need a few more biologists. Well, let's get another round of workers, because our worker count's kind of low, given that we're going to be adding a whole huge number one of these. And since we're filling up 2 more mines, let's convert you over to a driller bot. So driller bots get made here, carry bots get made over here. And we'll replace constructor bots only when they break down, because we don't need to mass manufacture them. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bingo. What do we got over here? Ah, should be our more workers, unless they're intruders. They are workers. Good. Alright, now we can switch over to biologists. 24 workers, that's a good population. Alright, we got our coins, we got our semiconductors, and the landing pad is free. Yeah, and these will be able to take up the starch right away, and then once these get the ore in the storage, it's not too far away. Oh, and looks like some visitors here. What do we got for you? Or what do you got for me? Yep, just some visitors. That's fine. We're up to 36 bots, not bad. Looks like bioplastic's on the shortage again, but we'll be fixing that very, very soon. What connection got smashed? Come on, what you doing? I guess your charge was low. At least no one died in that. I think we need another thing and a few more consoles to get our accuracy higher. Power storage is low, eh? Well, we've been known to have low power storage when we build a whole processing plant. What do you got for me? You got a lot of money and raw materials, and I just... oh, wow. Wow. Okay, well then. I think we can do business. 55% commission. I wish your commission was not so bad. Well, we'll get your cash. We'll do that. Yeah, all those vegetables. I'm gonna stop selling the meat, because we are now making far more vegetables than meat. I want to keep the medicine on hand, actually, to use for transmissions, at least until we start way overproducing it. You know what? 55% commission, and I know I just sold a whole bunch of crap to 65, but this guy's got more room, so it's not so much the room that we're tapping into here. Yeah, we'll get the coins. You know what? We'll get this. We'll get the starch. We're gonna get the starch. We need the starch. We need some starch. We won't. This will be a no coins transaction. Just starch. Because we're a little low on that, and we want to kind of jumpstart our new refining facility here. Yep, we're good so far. Yes, I know, power storage critical, blah blah blah. We're not going to run out. Stay time. As long as these power collectors get full at the end of the night, I don't need another. Yeah, it only barely tapped into this one. We could have been one short, and we'd be fine. So we're good on power for now. What did I order? Biologists? All these people carrying stuff. Well, yeah, it's because of the trade. But, yeah, we need more carry bots. Yeah, all these things are... actually, we need more engineers. These things are stocked. These are stocked. Alright, got a biologist. That's fine. Let's switch over to workers again. No, engineers. No. It's no longer extremely clear which type of colonist I need. Well, you know what? Workers are the ones that are short on stuff. But I also... No, I want... frag! Engineers. Engineers. We'll get our stuff up and going. We want to make sure that our telescopes are manned. Because if they're not, buildings get smushed by meteors. Then we'll get more workers in. Because we don't want them in the mines. That is the driller bot's jobs. Yeah, and these things are filling up with starch here. And I haven't even bought all the starch from this thing yet. Oh god, we're going to be swimming in starch. I guess we were a little low on starch just at that very moment, which also means we need freaking workers. And our worker count is the lowest of all, so yeah, you know, we need the workers. I need colony ships, not visitor ships, and certainly not intruder ships. Which are you? Visitor ship proper. 2 visitors still roaming. Yeah, it's because we have everybody dragging food out to this place that our stuff is starting to fall behind in terms of things getting transported. It's also probably our engineers are being tasked with dragging stuff around rather than making me semiconductors. The cantina seems to be holding up pretty well. Meal makers doing their thing. Cupboard's a little bare, but not due to lack of food, just due to lack of food transportation. Okay, so once this thing sorts itself, let's go over what other buildings we need. We do want another control center, and we're going to build us a big one. We'll build it over here. Actually, no, we need another oxygen supplier, because we don't want to get things too far from oxygen. Poor Carrybot. That way we can keep the base in oxygen. Yeah, all that starch. All the starch. Yeah, we need the workers to manufacture all of the starch. Oh yeah, since all of our production plants are high priority, we will do that. My reasoning is that workers will choose to work at a high priority over low priority. Since the mines are all low priority and the production facilities are high priority, they'll choose production plants over mines, and the drill bots can't obviously work in the producers, so they'll just go to the mines whenever they need to do work, which is all the time and when they're not being fixed. Yeah, so now here comes everybody to start picking this thing clean. This is why we need the more carry bots. And yeah, I want to build these one at a time just only to not overtax my... Yeah, I want the carry bots to be the one bringing crap out there. And yes, it's going to be kind of inefficient to build over here because of this whole loop-de-loop. But I'm not going to do another set of airlocks. I might do a single, single airlock. More and more of these things are just running out of steam. So at a certain point, you need to get to a certain bot production level just to maintain your bot population, just due to wear and tear. I'm not liking that orange food icon. You go get yourself something to eat when you're done with that, buddy. What do we got here? Probably just a visitor with the sniffles. Alright, so our next population marker will be our workers, which will help keep our production going. How is our stuff going? Yeah, we're getting to the part. So in our next episode, we're going to be doing some, we're going to blitz some production here. We're going to go crazy with all this raw materials that we've got accumulating here. So it should be a fun one. So if you like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.